spanned from the south end of the homes to suites up through the north from there through the adjoining parking lot to the Holiday Inn, which was right next to it. And the scene started at the south end of homes to suites where there were some shell casings and some impact strikes found, and spanned north to where a black Dodge Charger and the victim's body was found.
Was the victim's body, was it still on scene when you arrived?
Yes, it was.
Had the victim been tentatively identified at that point?
Yes, he was.
What information did you receive in regards to the victim?
I was notified that his name was Charles Jones and that he was a rapper by the stage name of Julio Foolio.
Were there officers with the Tampa Police Department that had already done some initial research into the background of Charles Jones?
Yes.
Had you previously been aware or knew who Charles Jones was before this investigation?
No.
What information was relayed to you regarding Charles Jones' background at the scene on June 23rd of 2024?
I learned that he was a prominent rapper out of Jacksonville who was in Tampa over the weekend to celebrate his birthday, and that he had been at a couple clubs before getting to the homes to suites.
Based on that information, at some point during the course of your investigation, did you make contact with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, in particular their gang unit?
Yes, I was ultimately put in contact with the Jacksonville gang unit.
Was there someone with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office that was assigned to assist you and put as the lead for the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office?
Yes.
And would that be in a role of assisting another law enforcement agency?
Yes.
Who primarily, what law enforcement agency primarily has jurisdiction over any homicide that occurs within the borders of Hillsborough County and the city of Tampa?
It would be the City of Tampa Police Department.
When you were at the scene, were you made aware of any sort of witnesses or eyewitnesses to the homicide?
No eyewitnesses.
Was there any persons that were identified to you that were present with the victim, either in another vehicle or in the vehicle when this occurred?
Yes.
And did you attempt to take initial interviews at the scene?
I did.
Who did you interview at the scene?
I interviewed other people who were with the victim. The victim was found to have traveled to Homestead Suites as a part of a three-car entourage, 2 cars following his car, and still remaining at the scene was the vehicle of the victim's girlfriend, Armani Turner, and the 2 occupants that were in her vehicle.
I think you said initially that the black Dodge Charger still contained the victim. Is that correct?
Correct.
What were the make and models of the 2 other vehicles in the victim's entourage?
Armani Turner's vehicle was a Hyundai Sonata, gray or silver, I believe, and then there was a black Nissan Altima that belonged to Tafa McRae.
Was the black Nissan Altima, was that at that location, or was that later discovered at a different location?
That one was discovered at a different location. It was not at the scene at my arrival.
Now, you said that you interviewed Armani Turner, is that correct?
Correct.
What is the nature of her relationship to the victim, in this case, Charles Jones?
At the time, she was the active girlfriend of Mr. Jones.
When did her interview occur?
It occurred approximately 7:30 a.m. at the scene. It was one of the first ones I did.
And when you say 7:30 a.m., are you saying June 23rd of 2024, going into the later morning hours?
Correct.
What was her demeanor at the time when you interviewed her?
She was visibly upset and about the situation, obviously.
Without going into what she said, was her interview recorded?
Yes, it was.
Was she put under oath?
Yes.
And did you take a statement from her?
Yes.
Were there any other individuals that were pointed out to you that had been in one of those 3 vehicles still at the scene over there at the Home to Suites?
Yes, there was Miss Randolph, who was a friend of Armani Turner's, a passenger of the front seat passenger of the Hyundai Sonata, and then Mr. Robert Howard, who was a back seat passenger of the Hyundai Sonata.
Again, did you take a interview with Miss Randolph?
I did.
Did she provide that to you?
Yes.
Was it recorded, and was it a sworn interview?
Yes, it was.
Mr. Howard, same questions. Did you interview him as well?
Yes, I did.
Was it a recorded and sworn interview?
Yes, it was.
And did you, after those interviews, did you have an understanding as to what vehicle that they were in?
I did.
And what vehicle were those three individuals, Ms. Turner, Ms. Randolph, and Mr. Howard in?
Armani Turner's Hyundai Sonata.
At some point in the course of your investigation, did you learn that there was another vehicle with the victim's entourage or the victim's party that was not on scene at the Home to Suites?
I did.
Where was that vehicle located?
That vehicle was located on a Gates Drive just north of Advent Hospital nearby.
Had there been other members of the Tampa Police Department that had responded to that location?
Yes,
Were you also alerted that there were other victims that had been shot in this investigation?
I was.
Who had been shot, and when were you notified of that?
At the scene, I was notified by Sergeant Portman that there was two other occupants in Mr. Jones's Charger that were struck by gunfire, Gino Norris Jr. and Xavier Edwards, and I was told that they were transported to the Tampa General Hospital. And then I learned of Camilla Bentley being shot as well as an occupant of the Tafa McRae's Nissan Altima, and she self-transported to Advent Health.
When you arrived on scene, had any of those other victims, Ms. Bentley, Mr. Edwards, or Mr. Norris, were they still on scene, or had they already been removed or left?
Removed or left. They were not there.
Going back to your briefing, at some point, did you make contact with Officer Bernard DeJesus?
I did.
And did you get any information with him concerning Jacksonville and the victims, where the victims were primarily from?
Yes.
Did you also get additional information specifically about his background and any sort of connection with a gang?
I did.
Can you tell us what you learned at that point?
Yes, I learned that the victim was a prominent rapper from Jacksonville and that he was associated with or a member of a gang called 6 Block, and that they had some rivals, ATK, NHG, and 1200, and that it was possible that some rivals had traveled down to Tampa and participated in this.
Did you get any information regarding what his known stage name was or what was his rapper name?
Yes, it was Julio Foolio.
Did you get any information as to what it was that he was doing in town?
He was celebrating his birthday, and also he had a paid performance at a club, Teasers on Nebraska.
During your investigation, did you yourself look at Charles Jones' Instagram account?
I did.
Did you find any sort of advertisements where he was advertising that he would be in Tampa appearing at Teasers or Truth 18?
I did.
When were those advertisements posted in relation to June 23rd of 2024? Is that something you can discern by looking at his Instagram?
Yes, the earliest posting that I found on his Instagram was from approximately June 14th, 8 days before he had to be in Tampa, and it was a flyer advertising that he would be at Teasers Club in Tampa, Florida.
Did it also alert individuals who would see that advertisement on Instagram the date that he would be in Tampa at Teasers?
Yes.
And what was that date?
That was going to be June 22nd.
And you said, I think you mentioned a couple of gangs, and I just want to make sure that I understand. You said that some of the initial information was that he was in 6 Block, I'm referring to Charles Jones, that you were also provided information from Jacksonville Sheriff's Office as to who the potential rival gang members were. Is that correct?
Correct.
And I think you listed more than one. What were those gangs again?
ATK and potentially a subset group of ATK, NHG, and then also 1200.
And is that NHG, does that stand for No Hospital Gang?
Correct.
And then you also said 1200, is that correct?
Correct.
Now, I want to ask you again about the victims that survived, starting with Gino Norris. At some point, were you made aware of where they were transported to?
Yes, I was notified that Gino Norris and Xavier Edwards were transported to the Tampa General Hospital.
Did you yourself go to the Tampa General Hospital?
I did.
Did you attempt to take interviews with Gino Norris and Xavier Edwards?
I did.
Did you interview Gino Norris?
I did.
What sort of injuries did he have?
He had a gunshot wound to his upper right arm.
Were you able to do a interview with Xavier Edwards?
No.
Why not?
He was in surgery at the time that we were there.
At some point after he was out of surgery, were you apprised about what sort of injuries that Mr. Edwards had?
I was.
What injuries did Mr. Edwards have?
He also sustained a gunshot wound to his right upper arm and some graze wounds to the right side of his head.
Did you also go to Advent Hospital to interview Camilla Bentley?
I did.
Approximately what time did you go to Advent Hospital?
It was approximately 9 a.m., between 8:30 and 9 a.m. in that time frame.
Still on June 23rd of 2024, is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Were you able to interview Miss Bentley?
No.
Why not?
She had checked out against medical advice and left the hospital prior to my arrival there.
At some point later in time, did you attempt to take a sworn recorded interview of Miss Bentley?
I tried to make contact with her. I didn't. I wasn't
Were you
able to.
ever able to?
No.
Tafa McCrae, are you aware who that individual is?
Yes.
How did you become aware of Mr. McCrae?
Mr. McRae was still around Advent Health, and I spoke to him near his vehicle, which was parked just north of Advent Health.
And is that an apartment complex that was located on Gates Drive?
Correct.
Was Mr. McCrae, was he still present there at that location when you made contact with him?
He was.
Was he cooperative with your investigation?
He was.
Did you learn at some point from other law enforcement officers with the Tampa Police Department that Mr. McCrae had willingly turned over a firearm to you?
I did.
Was that firearm in normal course taken and impounded by the Tampa Police Department so further testing could be done if necessary?
It was.
And the vehicle that Mr. McCrae had driven, you said that that was also located at that Gates Drive, is that correct?
Correct.
Did crime scene investigators and detectives from the Tampa Police Department go over there to photograph, document, and process that vehicle as well?
Yes, ma'am, they did.
Did that vehicle also have gunshot damage to the vehicle?
Yes, it did.
I'm going to ask you about the video footage in this case. At some point, were you made aware that there was video footage that was collected from the home to suites?
Yes, I was.
When did you learn of the video footage that was collected at the home to suites?
Very early on at the scene.
Did you yourself watch the video footage from the home to suites?
I did.
Were there other sources and other cameras other than from the hotel itself of the homicide that occurred at home to suites?
Yes, there was important footage recovered from a Tesla that was parked next to the homes to suites.
How many times did you watch that video footage initially?
At the scene, a couple times.
During your observations or viewing the video footage, were there suspect vehicles that you became aware of that were relevant to your investigation?
Yes.
And what suspect vehicles were there and how many?
From the footage, we were able to determine two suspects' vehicles, a black Chevy Impala and a silver Chevy Cruze.
Did you ask for assistance with other Tampa police officers in helping to narrow down the year of the black Chevy Impala that was depicted in the video footage from home to suites?
Yes.
And at some point, were you able to narrow down and actually have the registered owner of the black Chevy Impala that was involved in this homicide?
Yes.
Can you tell us how that was done?
Yes, so we had a very good high-definition footage and a good description of the vehicle. So what we did was we conducted an extensive license plate reader search, having the make and models and the idea that they traveled from Jacksonville to Tampa. We were able to find the actual identities of the vehicles through license plate reader technology.
Can you tell us a little bit about license plate reader technology and how that works?
Sure. So we have a system, a couple of systems, Flock, Recore, are just a couple of the ones we use. And what they are is it's a database that you can go on and research, and it has access to cameras spread out all over different jurisdictions within Florida, cities, counties, on the highway. So basically, if you drove from Jacksonville to Tampa, you would probably pass many license plate readers throughout the drive.
And these license plate readers that are throughout Florida, do they have the ability to take a photograph of the license plate readers when it is identified?
Yes, a camera would scan the plate, and then there would be a photograph of the actual vehicle and the plate at the date and time that it was scanned and taken.
And do these license plate readers, do they also record the location of where the scan and the license plate was recognized?
Yes, they do.
Does it also record the date and time when it comes into contact with a certain license plate?
Yes, it does.
Now, you said that they're all over Florida. There are some on the highways and the roadways, is that correct?
Correct.
Could it be a still mounted camera that is on the highway above a traffic light?
Correct.
Can it also be mobile? Can there be license plate readers that are attached, for instance, to tow trucks?
Yes.
So they can be, there's various different locations all throughout the state of Florida that has this technology, is that correct?
Correct.
Driver! Open the car door! Let me see your hands! Step on out! Step on out! Look away! Back up to the sound of my voice! Yep. Stop right there. Lift your shirt up. Turn. Do a 360.
What?
Just listen to us. We'll talk about it. Keep going. Keep going. Turn. Turn. Now walk back to the sound of my voice. Come on. Keep coming. 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 Walk back to me.
Can't find your back.
Anytime Fitness, it was at 413 is when that thing was.
Isaiah Dance, this is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We are in your front driveway. We have a warrant for your arrest. Come to the front door with nothing in your hands. We are not going away.
We're headed your way to a...
Hands
Come
up!
on out with your hands up.
You're good. Come on out. Hands up.
Come
Put
on
your
out
hands
with your
up.
hands up. Bring it to the officer.
Can't tell. The target? Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Yep. Put your hands up!
Listen, put your
hands in the air. Hands up.
Hands in the air. Hands in the air.
All right. Slowly walk toward me. Let's go. Right here. Right here. Walk right here. Let's go. Yeah.
Walk this way. Listen to the instructions.
Yep.
Hey, get your hands up and walk out towards me. Hey, over here.
Come this way.
Over here. You're going to get hit with the left vehicle. Get your hands up and walk towards me. Hands up and walk towards me. Hands up and walk towards me. Keep coming. Keep coming. Coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. Stop. Turn around. Keep your hands up. Turn around. Hands up. Keep your hands up. Hands up. Don't reach for your waist. Do not reach for your waist. Look at me. Back up to me. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. All right. Go to your knees. Put your hands behind your back. Stay there. Stay there. Don't move.
Isaiah? Isaiah? Those suspects in custody and Andrews there or no?
Keep walking. Keep walking. Now turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Is there anybody else inside?
You mean from the time of the shooting to when he came in?
Yes, ma'am.
It was a few hours.
I'm going to ask you about some photographs. Have I previously shown you photographs?
Yes.
I'm going to show you what's been marked for identification, States Exhibit 19A through G. No, E, I apologize, 19A through E. Do you recognize all of these photographs?